Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and in this video we will finally be going through and putting away over 40 pentagon photo cards that I've managed to accumulate over the past couple of months. So I will 100% admit that I actually don't even know what photo cards are in this pile in my hand here. I do kind of want to spread this out just so you can see what I have. So my dilemma today is trying to decide how I'm going to organize the photo cards in a way that makes me happy and in a way that looks good and isn't confusing for however I decide to collect in the future. In my last video I mentioned that I actually collect based on color. So I group all of my blue photo cards on one page and all of my green photo cards on the other page. And it does get pretty confusing, but I think because I do have quite a few complete sets, including the black haul down here, I think I am now in a position where I can actually group my photo cards based on era and member. Now I'm probably just gonna bunch up my photo cards in piles per era. So just based off of appearance, I know I have summer right here. These photo cards are a little annoying, I don't know if you can tell, but these are actually a lot bigger than the regular photo card size. For comparison, you have that little bit peeking out, so I think these fit in 9-pocket sleeves. If not, I will deal with that when I deal with it. So I'm gonna flip back to here where I have the black haul photo cards first, and then you can tell that I already got a head start with some of these photo cards, but I've had these photo cards in my collection for a while before I decided to go down this rabbit hole of collecting. Yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna eventually have 2 full pages of the black haul, but I did see someone else's video where they mixed up the black haul and thumbs up and the summer photo cards all on one page just for a pop of color. And because I do actually have the full sets for Hongsok, Siwon, and Yeowon, that actually might look good. I don't know, we shall see. I'm gonna have to check my templates to see which one's which, but I might actually mix up these 3 eras into one page and see how I like it. My only issue is that these thumbs up PCs are a lot larger than a conventional photo card, and that they don't actually fit in these regular sleeves, in these regular 9 pockets, much to my chagrin and much to the disdain of many pentagon collectors, but it's fine. Cube just wants to be a little different. So let me see how I want to deal with these. And I will keep hitting this camera because I'm not used to it yet, and it's so tall and it is so far away from the table, but it's fine. I can live with it. These 2 thumbs up PCs, which as you can tell are quite a lot bigger than the rest of the PCs, but we will see how I can fit them, and even if they'll even fit in the sleeve. Oh, they do. Okay. Yes, I am putting it in my binder without a sleeve. and that is the risk I am willing to take for the sake of aesthetic. Okay, I'm not sure how actually, let me just move this over. I think I like it. I think it can get a little confusing because I'm not going to know what era I'm looking at, and I don't really like how the thumbs up photo cards peek out of the sleeve a little, but I don't think there's really anything that I can do with that at the time being. One of these photo cards down here, you can tell has a little bit of damage. It's not a big deal. The trader made it known to me from the get-go. But I think this is just what happens when you have them popped out in a sleeve like that. Page 2 is completed. Page 3 of 3 is done. I don't know how I like it, honestly. I think that putting all the thumbs up and all of the summers on the same page, because that would also create a 9-page, will look pretty nice. And that leaves me with the same, number of pages afterwards, but I think keeping it by member is also pretty fun. We'll see if I decide to switch it up sooner or later. I think now I'm going to see if I can start pulling out photo cards to make full album sets, or to see if I can complete a page at the very least. Now I'm just going through and pulling out what I know are album cards to see if I can create a full page with anything. Okay, let's see how I can do this. I'm gonna see if I can create any full pages based on just the album and era itself. See, the reason I'm trying to create full pages is that I don't like seeing gaps in my binder, because looking at a gap in a binder makes me want to go out and look for that card and fill it in, which is a lot of pressure for something that is mostly just a hobby. I'm not a completionist, so these are all trades that I've managed to find from people who are really generous with their cards. I'm gonna go in age order and then go by era. So I'm gonna do Siwon and Hongsuk on one page, because they are the eldest two out of the 3-4 members I collect, if we're even counting. Okay, this isn't bad. Can't decide if I actually like it or not, but it's here. The photo cards have a home. I call that a win. I like this photo card a lot. It's very fall. He's so pretty in this. I actually really don't like horizontal photo cards for some reason. I think it really messes up the entire flow of the album, basically of the collection, unless you're using one of those small collect books that flips this way and holds the cards this way. And this is my second full page. It works. And there we have our full album pages, which is more of what I want out of this collection. Now it's just dealing with all of these POBs and these two random album PCs. I do have the option of just trading or selling these away, but I feel like I got such a good deal out of the original trade that I got from them that it'd almost be a little disrespectful to just turn around and send it off to the next best person. So I am actually going to take everything out and see what sorts of 9 pages that I can make from these. And this I'll keep intact because it is already quite pink. I'm not sure if there's much that I can do to change it. Actually, wouldn't it be wild if I decide to just go based off of member and sort my POBs that way? Maybe. Could probably do that. Alright. New plan. Age order and era. Even though I say I'm not an OT9 collector, and I do have a lot of photocards, you can tell that I do have my personal collection favorites here, which is in order, I guess it'll be Yeonwan, Hongsok, Shinwon, and then Kino. When it comes to me finding a lot of these PCs for trade though, I almost just started trading indiscriminately to what the card and what the member was. I had so many extras that my only thought process was, oh, I need to get all of these out of my house as soon as possible. Which worked. It took more than 6 months, but I completed my last Invite You photocard trade recently. I traded with someone from Germany and I actually got an SF9 and a Golden Child photocard out of it. Who are the 2 other groups that I try to collect when I can? I have different priorities for all of them. Pentagon is obviously my top priority, and SF9 I only collect because I try for their fan signs. Golden Child I got into very recently, so for them I also collect pretty casually as well. This is a pretty hard photo card to get. This is Richening. I think it's a Taiwan site. It's actually a lot smaller than the other photo cards, so I almost thought it was a fake when I first got it.